in this video, we're going to be looking at acid, salts and bases. It's me, Yashwant, your digital trainer, and this is Acid, Salts and Bases, Chapter 4 in NCERT textbooks. So, okay guys, let's get to see our detailed explanation about acid, salts and bases in this video. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Acids. They're basically sticky in texture and they're sour in taste, and they also have a pH level of 0 to 6.9. A pH scale is something which states that a particular substance is acidic, neutral or basic in nature. Something which is acidic is in the level of 0 to 6.9, and something which is neutral is 7, and 8 to 14 is basically basic. So okay guys, let's look at some other properties of acids in this video. Acids are actually of 4 types: strong acids, weak acids, diluted acids and concentrated acids. So let's begin with strong acids. Acids that are seriously strong and corrosive in nature are known as strong acids. For example, hydrochloric acid, which is in our stomach. And next, we have weak acids. All the foods, most of the foods that we eat contains acids. It contains different acids. So the acid present in the food we eat in our daily life is known as weak acids. Now we have concentrated acids. We call any acid a concentrated acid is that the value of the acid content present in the mixture is higher than water content present in the mixture is known as strong acid, and when it comes to weak acid, the water level is higher than the acid level which is present. So okay guys, now let's look at bases. Bases are basically soapy in texture and they are also bitter in taste. They have a pH scale of 8 to 14. Bases in this chapter, acids, salts and bases, they have concentrated more about acids and not mostly about bases. But still, let's look about bases. So okay guys, let's see some most commonly used acids and bases. Let's start with acids. Acetic acid is used in vinegar. Formic acid is present in the ant's sting, and oxalic acid is present in spinach, lactic acid in curd, citric acid in citric fruits like lemon, orange, ascorbic acid in apple, amla, and then tartaric acid which is present in tamarind and grapes. So these are most common acids which we eat as a food. And now let's come, and all of these are weak acids. This is a very important point, because they are present in food. And now let's come to bases. When it comes to bases, sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide is basically present in soap, ammonium hydroxide in window cleaners, and we also have magnesium hydroxide in the milk of magnesia, and we also have a lot of other bases. Now let's look at salts. How do we actually obtain a salt? A salt is actually obtained in the process of neutralization. Neutralization is the process by which we add an acid and a base. When it gets neutralized or when it attains a neutral point, H2O and salt is formed. So let me tell you guys the chemical formula of neutralization. Acid, which is hydrochloric acid, base, which is sodium hydroxide, and which is salt, which is NaCl, which is sodium chloride, and water, which is H2O. This is the chemical formula of this. This is what we obtain from neutralization, and during the process of neutralization, heat is evolved. How can we see that heat is present in this process? When we touch the test tube, we can find that heat is there. Oh hey, wait! We also have something seriously important when it comes to acids, salts and bases, which is an indicator which is used to determine and tell us if any substance is acidic or basic or neutral in nature. So let's look at indicators. Indicators are any substances which tell us about tell us that a certain substance is acidic, basic or neutral. This is the definition for indicators. And when we talk about indicators, they are basically of two types: natural indicator and synthetic indicator. Now first let's look at natural indicator. These natural indicators are present in the nature by default. So okay guys, now let's look at the first natural indicator, which is China rose solution. You can actually prepare your own China rose solution by adding 7 to 10 China roses in maybe like 500 ml of water. You let it heat and collect the extract. Now when you add, this is actually in light pink color. Now when you add any acids to it, it turns into a dark pink or a magenta color, and when you add anything basic in nature, it turns into green color. Now let's look at turmeric. Turmeric is actually a very nice indicator present in the nature. Now let's look at the color change in turmeric. Turmeric, the original color of turmeric is yellow, as we all know, and when it comes to acids, it is yellow again, and when it comes to bases, it is red. Now next we have litmus. Litmus is actually a plant. Yeah, it's a plant. It actually grows in the highways. It's actually grown in highways because we should know whether the air is acidic or basic, which is present in the highways, and it also has the tendency to collect a lot of carbon. It also has the tendency to collect a lot of carbon dioxide molecules in it. And let's look at the color change present in this. For litmus, when we add acids to it, it turns red, and when we add bases to it, it turns blue. BB. Okay guys, now let's look at maybe other natural synthetic indicators. Now when we talk about synthetic indicators, they are made by man, and for example we have phenolphthalein and methyl orange. Phenolphthalein is an indicator which is colorless when we add acidic solution to it, and it is like basically pink or like that reddish color when we add bases to it. Now next we've got methyl orange. Methyl orange is orange in color, and when we add acids to it, it turns red, and when we add bases to it, it turns yellow. So okay guys, I hope we also learnt about indicators in this video. I'll see you all tomorrow in a new video about acids, salts and bases. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. See you later.